I know you gonna dig this.
Get funky with me. I'm not afraid.
Yeah.
Take a stand.
It's been a ride.
Everybody.
I guess I had to go to that place to get to
What's
this.
going on, everybody? How you doing today? So here I am in Manhattan. No, I'm in Newark, New Jersey. Now in the video for Not Afraid by Eminem, my favorite rapper, my favorite musician, my favorite artist, it looks like he's in Manhattan. Stop! Stop. Stop it. Shut it. Okay. It looks like he's in Manhattan, but he's not. The video is filmed right here on this street. Now, of course, there are shots of him on top of a municipal building overlooking the Brooklyn Bridge. That's the majority of the video, where he's on top of the building looking down, and he's flying around and all that. That was over in Brooklyn. Over in Manhattan, overlooking the Brooklyn Bridge. And then the shots of him inside like a shabby little apartment, kind of like a little underground lair sort of thing. You know, speaking of underground, nothing to do with the video. I took the Holland Tunnel here from Manhattan to over to New Jersey, and I started thinking, how did they build this? How did they build the Holland Tunnel? I'm gonna Google it, so you don't have to write in the comments. I read every comment, and I love reading the comments. But don't worry, I'm gonna Google it. But I was just really confused about how they could have built a tunnel underneath the river like that, a long tunnel. These are things I don't understand. Like if you asked me to do it, I wouldn't know how. Like if they said, Scott, you know that we need a tunnel from the island of Manhattan over to New Jersey, I'd be like, oh, yeah, okay, well, no, you need to do it, Scott. I'd be like, oh, what? And then they would say, yeah, we need you to do it. We're gonna pay you a lot of money, but you need to do it. I would just be like, oh, okay. So I'll get in the water. I get in now. Do I start digging? Do I start building? Is it a tube that goes through the water? But it must be underground. It must be under. I don't know how deep I went. Been there. But I was very confused by it. So what did that have to do with the video? Oh, because it was underground. Because he's in an underground shaded part. Oh, I can cross right now. Now look right behind me. I'm walking right to where he stood. This is in the video. Now right up the street, this is Market Street in Newark. Right up the street is Market in Washington, and that's where they filmed the climax of Joker with Joaquin Phoenix. Joaquin was filmed right up there. That's another video for another day if I get to it. I'm here for Eminem because a lot of people started watching my channel because of Eminem. So they made Newark doubles as Manhattan a lot, especially this street right here, as you can see. I've lost my complete train of thought. Oh, so I used to do a lot of Eminem videos, and I still do. I mean, I love music videos, locations, and I love anything to do with Eminem. And a lot of people subscribe to me because of Eminem. So I always try to get one in wherever I go, because I've done pretty much everything in Detroit. I've already done. But this is for the OGs, for everybody who used to watch my channel because of Eminem. Maybe you're coming back. Welcome back. And of course, my regular viewers. And if you're just tuning in for the first time, yeah, I get really excited because I'm here, Eminem, in Not Afraid. So it takes place on top of a building, but then he's walking through the streets of Manhattan. But it's actually Newark, and it's right here, and everything matches up. It's amazing. So he's walking right along here. That building is seen in the background with those windows. Those two buildings back there, right there. Look at how cinematic that is. It's really beautiful. And he's walking right along here. That's the same awning, I believe. It looks really old that you see. But it's a Dunkin' Donuts now. And then he walks right around this pole here. And he stands here and he faces the Newark Theater. Right there. How cool is that? How cool was that? How cool is it going to be when you move, bus? Come on. So he's well, there's my red sweatshirt. So trying to decipher the video, I mean, it really fits the lyrics well. The song is about him coming back from drug addiction. He had a really bad drug addiction for about 4 years, and it's from the album Recovery. and he's making amends for his previous album, Relapse, which is my favorite album. But the video kind of suits it. He's kind of like he's in the darkness when he's in that little apartment. That kind of represents his like bad time that he went through, and then he goes into a hall of mirrors, which is just down here, and kind of sees versions of himself. I'm just kind of spitballing here about what I think it could be. Like that's, you know, previous, you know, like I don't know. It was filmed here. It's a really good video, and he flies around afterwards because it ends down here, and then he flies back up onto the top of the building. Not that one. But you do see this in the background too. Now I got to figure out that screenshot because you do see. Oh my God, this is a loud little city. Okay, it's gone the other way. You do see that, but 200. I was trying to figure out where these were, and I was like, oh yeah, it says 200 right there in the video. So he walks right across here. Now, this is not so bad right now to get hit by a car. He walks right across here, and he does not get impeded by traffic. It's like he's superhuman. I think that's another theme to the video, is like he's able to bounce back and able to come back from anything. So he walks right across here and then walks down this street. And right here, this is where they CGI'd the street to make it look like it was torn apart. And this fish market is in the background. Now, I'm doing this probably not the best way because I'm not really... Oh, I can get across right now. I mean, I know the video so well. I love Eminem and I love his videos, so I know it pretty well. But I probably should have watched it about 20 times before I came out here. But he's standing right about here, because you see that seafood in the background, the fish market. But this is where it's all done, right here. All that broken up street, the subway coming out, all right here. I thought it'd be a lot easier to film here. It's not. So yeah, some close-ups of him right here with this in the background. And then he's standing right here in the center of the street, right here. This is where he's standing. With that in the background. And if I were, oh boy, this is where it would have crumbled. And that's it. That's how they faked it in New York City, right here on this little block. They made it look like he was in Manhattan, but he's not. And like I said, Joker is just right up there. Right up there. But that's really cool. That's a fish bar. I mean, I've seen this video, I don't even know how many times. If you're an Eminem fan, you've seen it many times. The song is very personal to him, and it's very personal to the fans. I think when there's a popular song, I mean, it's one of his biggest songs, but it's one of his best songs. And it doesn't... I hate when people say, "Oh, if you like, you know, Lose Yourself or Not Afraid or anything, or a big song by an artist. How are you really a fan?" Yeah, you can be. You can like their biggest songs because there's a reason why they're big. Because there's something that speaks to people, and this song speaks to people. It's an anthem. It's how he made his way back and became the greatest rapper of all time. I think so. Don't at me. I do love Tupac. I do love Ice Cube. I don't like Machine Gun Kelly. You know, there's lots of rappers. I like Andre 3000. I like him a lot. I love Outkast. Lots of artists I like, but I love Eminem. Okay. And I do love Biggie too. Watch my Biggie video. I just made a Biggie video. And I like Puff Daddy a lot. He's not really a rapper, he's more of an entertainer, but still. The show right here. Let's walk back up. So like Eminem says, I mean, he wrote that song for his fans, you know, and to tell him he's back, and he's better than ever. This, now I'm not putting myself anywhere near Eminem, but I'm just saying this is for the OGs who watch my channel, who love the Eminem stuff, or like my Eminem stuff, I should say. I don't want to sound arrogant, but I love doing anything to do with Eminem and music videos, so this video is for all of you who followed me from the beginning because of what I did in Detroit with Eminem. Wow. Here it is. So to recap, he walked right along there. Came right along here. right here to that intersection. And that is that. Did I mention the 200 on the building? Yeah, I did. All right, I've been filming since 7 in the morning. It's time to call it. And this was my last stop of the day. And I'm so glad I did it. I've always wanted to see it. Now to the Joker locations. I'll get to those. I can't wait to do those. That movie's amazing. But Not Afraid by Eminem, way more important to me. All right, that bus was really close. Fuck. Peace.